Former President Trump making a stop in one of the Bay Area's wealthiest towns for a top dollar fundraiser. It's part of this whirlwind campaign swing all the way through California, where he made a lot of people angry today with his comments about our state. More on that in just a moment. But first, dozens of supporters came out to Woodside in hopes of seeing Mr. Trump. And then there were others who are not Trump fans. Our Amanda Harry was there.
Many Trump voters lined the street behind me here to show support for the former president as he made his way to a fundraising event nearby. Unfortunately, his motorcade did not come by this street and they didn't get a chance to see him. While some were disappointed, many say they understood why he took a different route and were just happy to be here.
Yeah! Trump 2024!
I'm here supporting very happily.
Dina Hill started her morning early to get to El Camino Park in Palo Alto and show her support for President Donald Trump before heading to Woodside for a second rally in hopes of catching his motorcade. There were flags, cheering, and cars honking in support. She's in a local Republicans group. When she heard about the gathering, she knew she wanted to be a part of it.
I grew up in Palo Alto. I'm a proud Palo Alto Republican. I think there's a lot of us, and I encourage all of them to come out and support what they believe in and who they believe in.
She says she's socially liberal and fiscally conservative, and Trump most closely represents her viewpoints.
He's been very clear about his platform. He's been very clear about securing the border. He's been very clear about his deregulation. He's been very clear about taxes, and all of his issues are common sense.
But across the street, David Page, also of Palo Alto, gathered with the other side.
I called up a few people and said, let's go out there and, show them our support for the Democrats.
They made signs that said, vote for Kamala. He says he doesn't want people to think Palo Alto is one-sided.
Let people know that there's a lot of support for Harris in Palo Alto. It's not just the Trump people.
Erin Friday is another lifelong Democrat, but she came out in support of Trump.
Yeah, I never would have thought in a million years that I would be out supporting Trump, but here I am because, again, my party isn't my party.
Friday says she feels the Democratic Party went too far on a number of issues, including transgender rights.
I was completely against Trump in 2016. 2020, I also voted for Biden, but I can't do it anymore. Not when Biden is pushing transgenderism and Kamala Harris. She did her announcement on RuPaul Drag Show.
God bless Trump!
Despite California being a Democratic stronghold, Hill is hopeful some people may listen to what Trump has to say.
People have to pay attention, and I think if they pay attention, then they'll understand why I feel the way I do, and maybe they'll feel the same way they do, the same way that I do, and maybe they'll vote for Trump, God willing.
Supporters here were split on what they think is going to happen in November. Some feel confident he's going to retake the White House, while others are a little bit nervous.
So as for the fundraiser itself, this is video of the Woodside Estate where it's happening. It's being hosted by billionaire tech entrepreneur Tom Siebel and his wife Stacy. The invitation says tickets start at $3,300, but top photos can get a photo. Top donors get a photo with the former president. But that will cost them $500,000, a lot more than the lowest ticket price. Well, this evening, Trump is getting some heat for comments he made before heading to the Bay. It was during a press conference at his Southern California golf club. He said if he were reelected, he would withhold federal wildfire aid from California unless Governor Gavin Newsom changes the state's water policies.
Gavin Newsom is going to sign those papers. And if he doesn't sign those papers, we won't give him money to put out all his fires. And if we don't give him the money to put out his fires, he's got problems. He's a lousy governor. And he treated me very nicely, and I treated him very nicely when I was president.
Well, right now, Southern California firefighters are very busy. They're battling 3 major wildfires that have burned more than 100,000 acres. The fires have forced thousands of people from their homes and destroyed dozens of buildings. In the past hour, we spoke with the president of the California Professional Firefighters Association, and he did not mince words about what the former president said.
Do you think I'm angry? I'm incensed. I have thousands of members on the fire line right now, risking life and limb in Southern California. It disgusts me. And I can tell you this, California firefighters, we are on the job. We will always be on the job.
And unsurprisingly, Governor Gavin Newsom was quick to respond online, posting that Trump admitted he will block emergency disaster funds to settle political vendettas. He added today, it's California's wildfires. Tomorrow, it could be hurricane funding for North Carolina or flooding assistance for homeowners in Pennsylvania.